Hello guys, and welcome to this video. This is Richard Okere Jr. and we want to go ahead and take a look at the kind of images that will work for you with Facebook ads. So that's what I'm going to run you through now on this training, because there are images that you have to use that get attention, okay, which is one of the things that you need to know when it comes to running Facebook ads. Number one is that the pictures are primarily to get attention, to be visual. It's not about using simple pictures. It's not about using what is good. It's not about using it's the primary question you need to ask yourself. One is this picture attention grabbing? Does it grab attention? Is it visual enough? Okay. And then secondly, is this picture relatable to the content or goal of my advert? Okay, I'm going to show you an example of this. Does it relate to the example or goal of my advert? So that's one of the second question you need to ask yourself. Then on the picture, then it's recommended I add enticing value propositions on the image. I'll show you one. And then also consider Instagram, because Facebook, when you're running ads on Facebook, they give you the option of running it. In fact, when you set it up automatically, they include Instagram. It's going to run on Facebook and Instagram. So unless you go and remove it, maybe you want it to run on just Facebook. But then also consider Instagram when you are setting up your advert, so that when it gets there, Instagram is very much visual more than Facebook, so that it stands out and gets the kind of attention that you want. Okay, so this is an example of a picture that I was able to connect to the purpose of the advert. So this is an aspirational picture. I'm going to talk about that in the next slide. But this one, just notice the catchiness of the picture. When you see this kind of picture, it catches your attention because that is aspirational and it's very connected to, I was able to relate it to the content I was sharing. Okay, the content of this post. Okay, so it's an aspirational picture, and this is an example of a catchy picture anyway, basically. Okay, so let me talk about aspirational pictures. So aspirational pictures are pictures that project desired state of the target audience. That's the aim of aspirational picture. Pictures that when they see it, it reminds them or brings to their front or to their notice what it is that they are looking for, what is that they desire. Okay, when somebody looks at this and the person is thinking of, a lady who is a boss, who is very comfortable and happy with her legs on the table, that kind of thing. And then you have a lady who has money on her hands, So think of what you are doing and think of what's the desired state of these people. And ask them, is there an image that projects that desired state? So that's the kind of image you want to get and use, okay? Second thing is weird and funny pictures, okay, because these are weird and funny pictures. So pictures that are generally unusual, it stops people's mind. People just be like, wait, because it's not something usual. They will pause and want to look at that and maybe try to figure out why you use that and all that, and it gets them to, okay, what's this thing about? Does it connect to the content? Let me even read. It's now when they start reading that you'll be able to sell them on whatever it is that you're promoting. But the primary thing is that you've used that picture to get their attention. Okay, another one is color manipulation, which is purely on the fact that colors, especially bright colors, get attention. Okay, when people just see bright colors, and it's a bit off from because most times when the pictures that they are seeing are normal pictures, but then in between they just see a picture that has color over it and it's off. It just psychological, it just stops them and they want to look at that and then possibly check the content that you are talking about. Okay, next one is super creative and science pictures. This one also, it projects unusualness, something that's unusual, something that is just out of the box. So when people see this, also what goes on in their mind is, okay, what's the interpretation to this? Okay, let's read the content and see. And that's when you now sell them what it is that you're doing. But always know that use picture that gets attention, and then you can relate your content to that picture, or relate the picture to your content. There's some kind of sync to it. Then another one is animated pictures, pictures, and yeah, it also gets attention because most times what people are going to be seeing on their timeline are human beings, but then suddenly they see an animated picture. And one other thing is you notice here is the value proposition on the text here. So that's where this is an attention grabber, also very important attention grabber. I did an advert once. Maybe I should have put that image where I put. I've done like multiple adverts where I had the image, text on it, and on the image. So it also gives people that ability to immediately get the whole point of the advert. So I can put that headline on your image, and then also on the headline box when you're setting up your advert. So this gives you two places to put two catchy headlines, so to say. You can put it on an image, but then always focus on value proposition. What is it that they're going to get, benefit they're going to get out of this advert that you're running. So the last one, I love this one a lot. This is influencer pictures. So these are basically pictures that you take with somebody that your ideal clients will know. Okay, somebody that is renowned, that they know. Possibly you took a picture with a coach, a renowned coach, or you took a picture with a celebrity, and you want to add that, you could take a picture with a celebrity that she's looking very beautiful and fashionable, and she's dressing well and all those things, and maybe you're selling a beauty product, and you'd be like, do you want to look as beautiful as this person, and this kind of stuff, and then use it and sell your or you do want to look as beautiful as she is. She said she shared some ideas with me about her beauty on when we met and took this picture. Can you, if you're interested to learn about those ideas that she gave me, I have a free book for you. You see how I did that link? You see how I made the connection? That's how I have a free book for you if you're interested. People will want to be like, oh wow, a book by this celebrity, and they just make that connection to you, and it makes your advert connect faster and connect with people. So any picture you've taken with a celebrity, it just gives you a whole lot of powerful social proof, and then you can use that to run your ads. This one also is also proof, proof pictures that are a little bit more detailed when it comes to the proof or the results that you get. So it could be a review that you've gotten from somebody who has used your product, or review, a screenshot review that you've gotten from somebody who have used a product, or that's kind of just something like this, and you use that to sell your product. This helps to dispel objections upfront and build interest for the product. Okay, so people already, as they're seeing it, already know that if somebody is giving this kind of review, that means possibly the person, this product works, or this service works, or this whatever it is that this person is selling is useful. So but Facebook doesn't allow before and after pictures. They don't allow it before and after pictures. Facebook doesn't allow that. So I did an advert with this picture, and then with a before and after picture, but selling the same product, and Facebook rejected it. Then I used this one, and they approved it. So this one is not a before and after picture, but just straight up. And this advert got a lot of interest. People were interested and wanted to buy this product after reading the copy. I did. So this generally goes for videos also. Most of the things I've mentioned here goes for videos also. When you're making your videos, look for ways to impute each of these things in your video. Okay, like an example of a word picture or usual picture is maybe you are hanging with one hand on a tree. I saw one guy that did an advert, and he was like, you're keeping him hanging because you've not gotten the free book he's giving. He did a video on it, so he had himself hung on a tree. he just hung himself on a tree with one hand and said, hey, you're keeping me hanging, your book is waiting for you, go and click here to download the book. So that's a weird idea, weird stuff, and he did that. So, or it can be as simple as walking in your office. You're walking around in your office and you just come up and do that advert, but of course you need to have a catchy headline that would make people want to check that, just like this one by Brendan Bouchard here. Have you claimed your free copy of High Performance Profit? People will be like, they will need to answer that question, and they'll be like, okay, what's the book about? And then they check out the video. So these are basically how do you make your videos creative and look very, when you talk of creativity and stuff, you can do an advert where probably the picture you use is half somehow before and after, the picture, the one coming to my mind is one. I don't know if you've seen the book of. I didn't bring it, but anyway, this person's book, Steve Harris' book about corporate stuff, from corporate something something. But there's a way he did the picture where the left side of his body, left side, one side of his body is in tattered, hungry, looking hungry, tattered, and all that. Then the right side is looking corporate and better, basically corporate. So those kind of pictures, but it's a before and after picture. So Facebook may not accept it, but generally, look for creative pictures that you. Yes, I once did a what's that, an event, an online event, giveaway event, where I was putting on what's his name, Santa Claus outfit. So I was putting on Santa Claus clothes, and that was what I was using for the so when people see that kind of advert, you with Santa Claus dressing, people want to watch it and find out what you're doing. So that's an example. Okay, so general video tips. Number one, keep it simple. Okay, keep it less than 1 minute, because you want to drive. People don't want to spend a whole lot of the time watching your video. Okay, and people have very short attention lifespan. So they could start watching your video. Probably is interesting, but then suddenly something else that is also important comes to their mind, and they leave your video. So you want to sell them once that time you have their attention in 1 minute. So focus on doing that in 1 minute. Instagram allows only 15 seconds videos on your, if you're using video. So you have to know that as at now they allow only 15 seconds. So keep the video less than 1 minute. So this is a simple format you can use to do a 1 minute catchy video. One is desire, 2 pain, 3 proof, and number 4 is call to action. So here's an example. Hello there, my name is Richard Okere Jr., founder of Export Millionaire. Do you desire to build an extra income by starting an export business? So I'm talking about desire now. Maybe you've tried it, but it didn't quite work out for you. I'm talking about pain. I've used one line to talk about pain. Or you weren't sure you did the right things. That's also connected to pain. Well, my company just helped 20 people launch their own export business. I'm talking about proof now. Proof and result, or proof or benefit. Launch the export businesses, and we've decided to share our best steps in a book. If you want to launch your own profitable export business in the next 90 days, click the link below and sign up to get this book. It's completely free. That is the call to action. So always make sure that when you're doing your videos, you always leave a call to action. Make the call. Tell them what to do. People want to know what to do. What should I do next? And you're telling them to do that. So that's an example of a video, straight up video that you do, and you get a lot of traction from it. Okay, attention from it. All right. So that's basically that. Thank you very much, and go on and rock with it.